Groovy, groovy. So, hey, what up here? We've got some code. I'm using this Star CloudPRNT. Let's turn this thing off real quick. Move me down here and double click to toggle spotlight. All right, cool. Everybody's looking at me. So, what I got going on over here is kind of a mess. Plenty of cord. All right, so I have this printer, which I hope everybody can see. Yep, that's great. This is a Star Micronics MC Print 3. It's got some ports in the back. I got a LAN port. I got a USB port. I got another, this is USB-A. I got another USB-B port where I can plug in like the charge cable for my iPad, cache drawer connector, and then the special power supply that goes in here, DC 24 volt. So I've got this USB job. My USB isn't actually connected to anything, so I'm gonna get rid of that shit. That bothers me. But I have a LAN here, and I've got my LAN cord, which is actually connected to a Wi-Fi relay device, but that's a different problem I have. So I got this LAN cord, and I plug my LAN into the thing. Another nice thing about this printer, which you're having difficulty seeing again. Let's see if we can bring all of this closer to you. Put myself in the middle, but on the back you can see the printer fits in a very nice and tidy box. I'll just find some spot where we can get ourselves a picture of this fucker on the internet. MC Print 3 it's called. So if we just go and look at Star Micronics, it's this thing, 360 product view. Loading up like a turtle. Ugh. So that's pretty lame. Anyways, oh, here's some pictures of it. The thing prints out just dandy like this. Yep, that's what it looks like. Comes in different colors. The thing we really like about it is this CloudPRNT Next feature set. You can also get this on a wireless network. I just don't have any wireless. This is dumb. They don't have the picture of this thing open on the back. You can't look at the bottom. This is kind of not that rad. Whatever. I guess that's it. So anyways, and it does thing, and it's a thing called CloudPRNT. I've clicked the link. We'll see if it goes. Star Micronics, the future of cloud printing. They did recently have this MQTT going on, but back in the day, it was just over HTTP. We're not gonna talk about MQTT, but about just this whole thing. So they've got some stuff, protocol guide. You can see this is recently updated, June 10, 2024. So these guys aren't sleeping on this stuff. They're paying like very good attention to it. They have, which you can fetch from their own website here. Maybe it was under CloudPRNT overview. .NET API, CP util, sample projects, about the sample PHP program, sample server program. Takes me here. Download the thing from here. Test 3, and then that just takes you to getting this thing called PHP QTAR TGZ. And I'll just take a quick look. I got it downloaded here. PHPQ comes with a nice README document, tells you what all of the files are, loads of details, some license agreements. Here's the PHP. We've got some different settings, things. These are all 2 MQTT examples. They've got some JS because they've got a nice little front end that they provide to us here under management and some management stuff. But they also have got this example here, MQTT mechanism. Nice little database that they work with on their thing. Their UI is really clear and great. But I don't want to use it because we have our own needs. OpenTHC has our own needs for the thing. So true to form, we made a main.php in our web root. I've been meaning to. We have to delete this file. And so it should be sending everybody to this main this. So here's our cloudprint.openthc.dev. And we'll just issue like a request, a fetch on it, and it should be actually fetching this page. So we don't care about that, but we do care about those. Print job under post, print job search. I want to make sure we check those two headers, which we are not doing right now. I'm just doing a little debugging on this. Gateway, HTTP accept connection. It does like keep alive. Sure, there's my host. Good header. And those other two things, my MAC and my serial number. So that's kind of like a cool thing. And is any of this other stuff useful at all? Not really. All right, so that's that. And if we get down here, then the other interesting headers, I'll just put them in right here. So that's cool. If we go to do a get, print job select is not something I have implemented yet. Let's see. Actually, let's make it. Let's write back a whole bunch of stuff. Text CloudPRNT Server. Open THC CloudPRNT Server. It's probably too long. What is that? 100 characters? 89. I'll make them really, really short. And then it would be HTTPS : server name. And I think maybe we just leave it like that, or we might have to make it have two names. Why is it grumpy? Oh, because you gotta like quote this motherfucker. And then exit text needs the body and needs a semicolon. So that's pretty good. If get is not empty, if, what do I have? Not empty back and not empty something else, which I'll remember later. Do that, and let's put all of that in some parentheses. And we'll move that up here. If you're requesting a print job, do the thing, and then it'll actually end up doing an exit JSON, I bet. And we'll just do nothing for the moment. And then if you get down here, we don't know what you're doing, but you're doing a get on the main thing. So we should probably just barf out what we're doing. CloudPRNT Server, this box expects. I love it. Not even HTML. That's great. So here's the thing about the protocol, blah, blah, blah. Let's go back. So then we got our printer configured. I wonder if I can see my printer. Ping 10 dot. Ooh. Oh, it'll never work. I had to configure everything from my iPad because the printer's on a different wireless network than what is on my desktop is on. And there was this other utility we had used for a while, which was called Star PassPrint, PassPRNT, but that's sort of like not really exciting anymore. So I went to the printer's web interface. It's a little slow. No, what happened is, actually, that's some dumbass shit. I forgot to have my printer turned on. All right. So I turned my printer on. One of the things we had done when the printer was turned on last time, you hold down the feed button when you turn the printer on, and it'll print off something very clever, like here's this report, and then another report comes out of it. And you can't see it in the screen there, but this report has the IP address on the machine, where it got from, what it thinks the default gateway is, stuff like this. If we were smarter, if I was smarter, we could figure out how to get it to join maybe a different network. I could plug it in to a different network, but this is where we are right now. I feel like the thing has rebooted itself. Hot dog. So I'm back. So I'm on the home page of the thing and zoom in on myself. It's not really showing me. I wonder if I can disable my virtual background. All right, my office is missed. Don't make fun of me. This is still no good. It's too damn bright. I'm sorry about that. Well, anyways, this is the print parameters, and you go into the section on the side that says Cloud Print on the menu here. What if I turn my brightness down? Oh, baby. That's what I should have did. So Cloud Print, and you can see I've got, well, no. Oh, maybe if I turn it to the side, you can see it. I got HTTPS cloudprint.openth.dev, polling time. I don't have a username or password. I got this thing trust in the CA. I'm using the CA that is part of Let's Encrypt. There's another option here on using the NTP services. I'm saying use the star NTP services. And then my device status looks like it's okay. It says ready. And then it also has a status of near paper end. Don't know what that means. Well, I know what it means. It means I'm sort of out of paper, and I am sort of out of paper. But you know, we can keep grinding. When you get those requests in, and I got a couple here, but like here's some request data. You know, we get this. They have a weird status code. That's the raw one. I don't know exactly how to read it. But here's the MAC address of the printer and another human readable paper status low. Printing in progress. And then this is some response to some other stuff. We're going to skip it for now. And then what's nice is on this request, you have the query parameters telling you, hey, what time the server thinks it is. The printer, I'm sorry, thinks it is. So, yep. Oh, okay. That's that thing. And then let's just go back here and start doing a tail. Let's see. I told it a job was ready. I just said job ready true. And then it sends me a request that looks like this one. And then after it does a get on it, a second later, it did a delete on it. My machine didn't print anything, but that's the typical path for this process is that the server will, let's get rid of that one, but here's our main script. The server is going to do a bunch of polling via post to get this information. When you reply back with a job ready is true and a job token, I got this bullshit right here, then the server will issue the job select, which I have faked in right here. And let's see if this is right, because it's going to give me MAC and, oh, type. That's the MIME type it wants to get. So then we say device equals new class and device ID equals get MAC. What is it going to, for output? It wants a new, we're just making stuff up here. We'll just trust those things, hope for the best. Now, I don't have any way that we handle a delete. I don't know what to handle on a delete, but I'll just put this little notice right up here for delete. And here I did some logging of some request data. And so what I'm going to do now is, well, we could set a debugger on here. Makes everything really slow. And I think this printer is actually running in real time right now. Oh yeah, look at this. It's like shitting the bed every couple of seconds and getting a parse error and fucking up real bad. Oh, it's probably this. Cool. Let's put a login of what our request looks like too. So save that, get post body request data. And I'm going to say like job select is what this data is. I don't know anything else about it, but the JSON I'm exiting with is like blank. I'm sure that's not right. We're going to have to go back here to print job request get for CloudPrint HTTP version, trigger post, something, get response, get. Here we go. Custom response headers, response get. Content data for the print job encoded in the media type specified by the client. Does not include JSON data. The server response should include the print job as the message body, encoded, and with the requested format. Buzzer start, cut, dither, drawer, use device, paper, hold print. I don't really know what any of that means. Response header, custom response header and supported model. Oh, and then here's what they do. I see. Okay, well, we don't need to deal with any of those things, I don't think, but I do want to know what my requests are looking like. So now, this one, I think we only support text. Exit text. Hello world. My favorite print job, bro. So then I go here and we just say job token, media types, job ready, true. I'm going to hit save. We're going to watch in 5 seconds. It's going to pull. We have a different size response there, 98 bytes. So that's different. Well, that worked. Maybe it worked. Let's go and turn the job off. It did a get. Oh, look at this. And it included the token ABC123. So we should put that in our... We'll see. I like to use ULIDs as a token. I like to use ULIDs for all kinds of stuff because they offer me 128 bits of random shit. Why wouldn't I want 128 bits of random shit? Mostly random shit. So that's that. We might get a token involved, at which point that would show up. So you still have to figure out what job to select. All right, so I feel like we might have only ever written one log file. Did it get? And how long did it take it before that one showed up? That's a minute. That was more than a minute later. 42:27 it did the get. 43:33 it said do the delete. So that's that. I think I got some junk coming in on these. Oh, anyways, and my printer printed something. So let's look at what I got. You can hardly see it, but it says hello. You can't see it. There, you can see some small words on it. It says hello world on it. So that's fantastic. And that's like CloudPrint, and that's CloudPrint printing. Next little step we're going to have to do is to figure out how to put a job into the job queue. As you can see, we've got this thing requesting the stuff. So we may want to set up a thing. This is all just happening like root of the server. So we may want to have it so that it's like where we end up having a route that is like on the server, we have a route that is well, we would have a get printers or devices, get my current device list. Post to printers wouldn't do anything because none of these fucking things ever do that. We need to tell the CloudPRNT server URL. So we would send people to CloudPRNT dot whatever slash, maybe it's just the root. And then if you're going to be, or it goes to post you have to use MQTT if you want that. And then one of the things you get to do is to tell it down here, job get URL and job confirmation URL. Maybe we tell it to go to /job here. Confirmation URL. We'll send them both to job. And then we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we'll do this again. All right. 200. So you can see here we sent back 235. That's a big deal. Oh, and look, you can see it went to whack job. Whack job won't return any data, though, I don't think. What do y'all think? Here's my CloudPRNT server. Oh, it does send hello world. Okay, so that's fantastic. Oh, because it has a shit handler. So then we did another get on the job. Oh, that one's me. So now I feel like we have to wait 1 minute. And then the server will ask us something. I wonder why it takes 1 minute. And why my light blinks red. I know. I bet the light is blinking red because I'm low on paper. In fact, that's a thing that we could check in a little bit. But what I'm going to do is open the door on the thing. Now I'm getting post 142, 142. That's great. Watch cat rec data. That's too much noise in there. Status code. Ooh, look at this. Status code 420. Hey. Status code 420 cover open. That's awesome. Fortunately, I have another printer here. Stand by. I have another Star TS something or other 100. So let's see. Load this paper in. Slam the door. That'd be some bullshit. All right, so cool. And now if we're watching the output, now it says, oh, look at that. Now my status says 200 okay. You know what I should have paid attention to is we should have paid attention to the raw bits in the status field. Also, now I don't have paper for my other printer, but hey, whatever. But now let's see what happens if we try to print a PDF document. I don't know if I'm already signed in here or not. No. Pop in on our demo system, being a retailer. Oh, hit the debugger. I'll turn that debugger off. Here I am, POS. Get into my terminal, skip that bullshit. Do the thing. I'm going to buy those two. That's two things. Payment 2030 complete. All that work just to get to my receipt. So I can do a save as, downloads, receipt, blah, 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 blah. Cool, cool, cool. Downloads, receipts. I have just uploaded a file here, my receipt PDF. This is my receipt PDF. So now what we're going to do is we're going to say job ready, job token. Sorry. Fuck's sake. We'll see application PDF. And then down here, if you're asking me for something to do, blah, 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 blah. And now instead of exit text, we're going to do FH equals, how do you do it in PHP? Execute an external program. No, read file. String file name, barfs the file out. That's exactly what I wanted. %s whack. So let's hit save on that and see what happens now. Parse error, everything sucks. On line 85. Oh, delete job Mac, incompatible media type. Oh yeah, that sucks ass for me. All right. Delete. Okay, so it keeps telling me delete over and over. So that's cool. So we're going to do a thing here. We're going to... That doesn't work. Image PNG. How could image PNG not work, right? You know, image PNG is like that's the best thing ever. So now content type image PNG. And I'm going to get PNG, save all that, go back to looking at this. 234, there's my response. Here's my some noise. Looks like somebody else is like hammering my shit here. That was my problem. Let's turn those fuckers off. Well, it printed my PNG, but I don't know if you can see it. The receipt that it printed is only that wide for some reason. That is definitely not what I wanted. So we got to figure out that next step next. And I guess we'll be doing that in a little while. I'll come back for the next one. Thanks.